Thank you very much for that lovely introduction. So I'm here to talk to you about a small project that we've been working on at Google for the last 2.5 years. The idea of culture and technology might seem scary at times, but in reality, it is a huge opportunity. We started a small project in 2011 to work with 17 museums around the world to create a dialogue and engage with them to see how the internet can benefit them in reaching new audiences. The first 17 museums came online in 2011. As of today, we have over 300 museums from 45 countries participating on this online showcase. The idea with the project is not to digitize every single artwork or cultural artifact in the world, but it's to show what can happen if you engage with the internet in a positive fashion. So I'm going to show you most of the things on my laptop, and it's a live internet demo. So please be patient if something doesn't load. I'm trying this for the first time here in Thailand, so please be patient with me. So here on the right-hand side, you can see the website, and the Cultural Institute at Google that I represent has 3 projects. One is called the Art Project. It's focused around art. The other is called the Archives Project, which is focused around bringing stories about archives online. And the third is using our Street View technology to show people the amazing cultural locations all around the world. So I'm going to start first with the Google Art Project. The first thing you'll notice is that the project really has an interface that is designed keeping the art in mind. The art and the importance of the artwork is front and center. So I'm going to show you very quickly the key features and then show you the breadth of the project. So let's say we are today in Bangkok here, and let's assume that there is a school down the road that would like to understand more about the MoMA in New York. These children might not be able to go to New York right now, but if they wanted to experience what the MoMA is all about. So let's type in MoMA. We come to a web page of the MoMA on the project, and here is where it starts getting interesting. We wanted to make sure that every single object is special. So it's not really about quantity, but it's about quality. And that's something the cultural sector really values. This is a very famous painting, The Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. And it's a beautiful painting. I've stood in front of it. I've seen it online before. But we wanted to show people how you can experience it online. So I'm going to slowly start going inside the painting. And I'm doing this live right now, not using any special plugin or download. I'm going to start going really deep to the layers and the cracks in the canvas. And I want you to see the depth that you can absorb in this painting in a few seconds online. I'm going to zoom out now so you can see how far we were in this painting. And that is the technology that we have applied to thousands of objects from all around the world. We call it gigapixel. It really zooms in. It gives the person an immersive feeling. But that's not enough. If the student would like to learn a little bit about the painting, they can click details, they can get information, they can see videos, and they can spend probably an entire day just exploring the Starry Night from their classroom in Bangkok. I'm going to now show you very quickly the breadth of the project. As I said, we have around 287 museums and over 300 cultural institutions. These are all the partners we have around the world. You can see them very easily on the map. And this is another unique part of the project, is when museums collaborate. when governments collaborate to bring different cultural artifacts online. So the next example I want to show you is about Buddha. Now, Buddha has significance in many cultures. I'm from India. There's a very large following, of Buddha in India, Thailand, and many other countries. So what we did is we encouraged institutions to give us diverse collections. And now when you type in Buddha, you will see around 421 high-resolution objects from all around the world. These are all the museums from Korea, from New York, from Australia. All these museums are contributing objects around the Buddha. So imagine if you're someone who's studying or would like to find out more about how collections vary across countries. You can now do that. I'm going to just scroll down, and you can see all the amazing objects that have Buddha represented in them. One of my favorites is actually called Seated. I'm going to try and see this one. The Pensive Bodhisattva. And again here, the idea is it's not just an image. It's an image you can explore. You can go deep within. The next feature of this project, which is quite unique, is we also want to give people a sense of space. How does a museum feel? How does a royal palace feel? How do you feel when you go inside something? So we've been working very hard with our Street View technology to try and see if we can take it inside cultural institutions. So I'm actually going to go to France. We've been to New York. We went to Korea. Now we're going to France. And I'm going to take you to the Palace of Versailles. We've been working with the Palace of Versailles. And when I click this yellow little man, I will be jumping directly into the museum. It's obviously quite stretched on the screen, but on the laptop, it's quite clear. You can see here that just with a click, you can start exploring the palace. You can jump into different rooms to explore this amazing building. And the idea really is to give people as much access to content as possible. I've been informed by my Thailand Google office here that we've just recently received permission to take our Street View technology to 38 of the Royal Palace projects. And I'm hoping that this is going to be one of the first steps to bring Thai culture online. The other parts of the project are around user galleries. Anybody, anywhere in the world, can create their own little collections from over 50,000 artworks all around the world. People want to, for example, create an exhibition on movements in 2013, favorites, sculpture. And this is really about engaging users online to engage with cultural institutions. Before I end, I just want to talk about another project that we've been doing, which is about telling stories about locations. So I want to show you very quickly a project we call the World Wonders. And we've been working with UNESCO and the World Heritage Sites to take Street View and tell stories about these locations. We've captured many locations around the world. I'm going to take you to one that is quite special because I've been to the place physically, and it's in Kyoto. And we've been working over here to show, using Street View imagery, the amazing temples of Kyoto. So you can see that it's not limited to just an artwork or an outside location. It can be indoor, outside, artwork related. It's anything cultural that can embrace technology. And the final idea that I wanted to show you is around storytelling. So now that we have all this amazing content, how do we tell stories online? How do we educate people? We've just recently launched a very interesting project with the Korean Film Archive showing around 12 exhibitions about how film evolved in Korea. And the idea of these exhibitions is to very easily educate people in a new, interesting multimedia format, which we give for free to any institution around the world, using image, audio, video, and text. So you can see the possibilities here for Thai culture, not just from art, from beautiful locations, but also from intangible storytelling that can come onto the web. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing Thai institutions online. Thank you.